This episode is sponsored by LadyFootlocker.com. You have a lot going on. Work, school, friends, kids, cocktail parties. Go prepared and look good while you're doing it. Head to everydaytriggers.tv/lady to save 10% off orders $50 or more at LadyFootlocker.com. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Today we're going to create the 50 caliber. This recipe submitted by Suicide King 1323 has a bunch of ingredients that probably should never be mixed together, so thus, big bullet. Half ounce of Jack. Now, wait. Let's roll this back.
How do you get that?
What?
Ingredients that should never be mixed together, thus big bullet. There is no thus.
Yes. It's gonna hurt you. That's why you gotta think more metaphysical.
Okay.
I don't know what to say. So this ingredient, the ingredient list that Suicide King sent were bigger, in a larger glass, like a highball. I feel that this drink does not serve itself deserve a highball, because that's big. We're looking at a reduced quantity, but portions the same. Half ounce of Jack Daniels, half ounce of Jim Beam, half ounce of a gin, dry gin. I'm using Hendrick's. A vodka, half ounce of vodka, and a quarter ounce of citrus soda, right there. So this is my, by the way, my Soda Stream lemon lime soda. So, kind of like Sprite. I just feel like they're bringing really intense ingredients into a glass. Very Long Island iced tea-like, without a lot of sweetness. Just a little dash. Tiny bit. I don't think that services a big glass, because you will hurt yourself. And I'm not here to get people hurt. I'm here to have people experiment with cocktails. So.
Depends who you are.
Yes.
Maybe you drink all the time. It won't hurt you at all.
Maybe. So, while I could shake and strain this, there's really no need. So I'll probably, should I shake and strain it? Depends on if I can find I gotta stir. Spoon. So I'll just mix it. You can do whatever you want, but I think that because it's all straight spirit, you don't have to get all crazy. It'll probably look a little bit cleaner. I don't know if that means more desirable in this case.
It's just easier to shake.
It is definitely easier to shake. But I shake so much that sometimes you just want to...
Parkinson's.
Yeah. Well, that was awkward. Yes. No, I don't have Parkinson's.
You said just shake so much.
I was thinking more like on the show, not in the metaphysical sense.
I see.
Whoa. This is just a cool bottle.
Well, you just could have had a lot of caffeine.
That is more likely the case. Now look. Oh my gosh. You're not going to like this at all.
Nope.
Gin all up in the house right there.
Jack Daniels and Jim Beam and already didn't like it. Then went down to dry gin and said,
Well, wait a minute.
Oh, no, you didn't.
What is exactly your beef with Jack Daniels and Jim Beam as opposed to the stuff you normally would drink, which is Maker's Mark and Buffalo Trace? Are you just trying to say you're more high class? You
No.
spend a little extra money on your bourbons?
No, those are just more powerful to me.
I agree. It's a little more potency on the palate.
I drink those all the time. I don't just sit down with a bottle of Maker's Mark.
Yeah, but if I sat down and said, I'm going to make you a whiskey sour, you have the choice between Maker's Mark, Buffalo Trace, Knob Creek, Jim Beam, Black Velvet.
Are you stirring while you talk?
Jack Daniels. No, I'm letting it chill. And some Canadians.
Some Canadians.
Maybe some Cuddy Sarks.
I can mix you some Canadians in there.
You go splitted scotch. You know, there's all these other options that you wouldn't pick one of these guys here.
Probably not.
These guys go back a ways.
Yeah.
We're talking old school.
And I'm not old school.
Now
I barely drink whiskey, so...
I'm minimalizing the impact, the old schoolness of said Maker's Mark. All these guys are pretty old, but all I know is if there was a place that I could live, I would more than likely enjoy being in, say...
Your college roommate liked Jim Beam, didn't he?
My college roommate liked anything alcohol. Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels. Well, no, I know, but he had a preference.
Yes.
Most college kids like anything alcohol.
Exactly. That's the difference. See, it looks so much better clear than if you were to shake it, because it would be very much more
really
opaque.
Look like anything.
No, but it looks badass.
How could it not look like anything yet look badass?
Well, because it's kind of straight.
Really looks like a badass nothing.
It's straight alcohol, so there's a lot of badassery when you start mixing straight alcohol.
I don't think you can do that with that word.
No, you probably can't. It's like if I was in bourbon country with like some lemon field next to me, blowing downwind. I like to try and visualize. Yeah.
Did it blow a hole in your head?
Working on it. It's potent, but I don't know. I'm not getting... Maybe I've grown... You know what it is? I think I've grown immune to some of these things. Like when I look at, for some reason, even a Bailey's, or what did we just make that had a lot of potency? I think it was Southern Comfort, right? There's a lot of alcohol there, but for some reason I've kind of grown immune, which is strange, to the stark contrast of alcohol potency that you get in a Jim Beam. What is this guy here? Jack Daniels. The gin does not play as big of a role. I thought this was going to be a Christmas tree, and it's very minimal on the gin. For a drink that has these two, I'm going to say, are the center ingredients in here, the blend of them together, it's not bad. It's got a little bit of citrus, but not a lot. It's definitely for the whiskey drinker, and say the whiskey drinker that is probably not Jennifer, and it's probably not a lot of different people out there, but there is an audience of people who like these two ingredients, these two producers, and it's got a lot of their heritage in this drink. Hints of gin, but really not that much. These guys are the main show. So if you're looking for something that uses all these ingredients, you have all these. You may, if you're one of those people who go for the top 5 core spirits, the only one you're missing here being tequila, I think you're on the right track. Actually, there's got to be more missing here. There's not enough whites. Rum, never mind. Still, we got whiskey here. Whiskey drink, 50 caliber. Thank you, Suicide King 1323 or maybe 1323. I don't know. EverydayDrinkers.tv, #1. Like instead of I was trying to go with the number thing.
If you need to explain yourself,
all right.
don't say it.
But true. We're teaching you how to drink.